This is the area just outside of Omaruru. That is our wagon, family wagon, 5 people in there, enjoying life. Okay, so this is the area that I start considering arid in Namibia. This is a game fence here. You can see these people have been grazing quite a bit, but last year was a drought. So even if they had normal stock numbers, this is normal for what they can expect. You cannot imagine that cattle can get fat on this, but cattle can get fat on land that looks like this. It seems like the drier the area gets, the more nutritious the grass gets. It's almost a feeling. There you can see a little green around the road. It's normally the first places that gets green is next to the road, because any water that falls off on the hard pan goes there. There's no grazing, so you get a lot of warthogs coming next to the road and eating that, and that causes a lot of accidents. So just as the rain starts, you get horses, cattle, warthogs all coming onto the road, and they get hit by cars. Okay, so this is Omaruru. Let me show you the next town. Okay, so this is between Isakos and Karabib. Here the invasive bush is taking over, and people are really struggling to make ends meet on this side of the world because there's almost no grass. There in the distance you can see mining companies are chipping away at the mountains for granite. Namibia's got granite hills and mountains and things like that. This is also a very big hunting area. There's a lot of people that farm game here because almost nothing else wants to survive. So you either have game or
low battery. Please charge.
This is common, and when you do farm game, you get outside tourists to come and they stay in a lodge and they hunt. And most people then put up a high fence, protect the game, and then when drought hits, the money that comes in from the tourists allows them to pay for food and pay for security for the game and protect them against poachers and so on. So it's a whole farming industry. Now, when I say they put the average sizes of farms around here is 10,000 hectares. So it's not like the game are caged or anything like that. It's still huge farms. They put up very high fences, put up security teams to protect them against poaching, and then they sell them to either to tourists from overseas, and then people like me, we go hunt once a year.
Low battery. Please charge.
The tourists don't want, so nothing with a trophy, nothing trophy worthy. And you can buy that meat. You hunt and you buy the meat for a little bit cheaper than you can get meat anywhere else. So we pay 27 Namibian dollars per kilogram for the game meat that we hunt. If you factor in the cost that it takes you to go there and stay there and your rifle and so on, then it's not a cheap thing, but it's still a good way to spend time with the other men in your family. So we are actually stuck in traffic, can you believe it? I wanted to show you, this is Karabib. I wanted to show you the trucks who have copper on them. There's about, I would say about 20 of them going through Omaruru, maybe a little bit more, with copper plates like this, coming from our neighboring countries and going to China, all exported through our port, going to China. Okay, so this is driving into Isakos. You can see they are working on making the road wider. We don't normally have this kind of traffic. This is the only tar road going to the coast. So if you come in from anywhere inland, you want to go to the coast, this is the only road that is that's got tarmac on it. So you can imagine this road with a couple of country songs, wide open spaces, and children fighting in the back. This is what we've been listening to. The sounds of traveling in Namibia. Just to get them to stay quiet for this video was quite something. Okay, so this is Isakos. This is basically the last warm place we're gonna find. As soon as you get closer to the coast, the mist and the wind catch you, and then it's very cold. This is a little roadside shop that they have here, and here we buy this traditional food. Now it's so expensive that we only eat it almost once a year or so, but it was made by my ancestors to survive moving into the land. This is a dried meat, very similar to beef jerky, except there's no heat applied. It's all wind dried, and you can still see that it's a little bit wet still, and it's the nice one's got lots of fat. Then they also make a sausage that they dry out completely with wind, or not, depends on how you like it. This one's still a little bit wet, not dried out completely, and this is considered a superfood by many people since it is so healthy. Pure meat, concentrated meat you can almost say, because it's dried out a bit. Now we drive about 30 kilometers away from Isukos into the desert, and then I'm going to show you the crystal gallery. Okay, so I'm going to hide from the wind as much as I can here. This is Damara land. The native tribes in Namibia got all pieces of land where they make their own rules. So this is the edge of Damara land. All of these stalls are run by Damaras. I made an arrangement with one lady to tell me about the products that she has here on the video, and her stronger language is Afrikaans, but we're going to try, both of us are going to try our best in English. Meme, I am back now for the third time. Tell me quickly, what is your name?
Katrina.
Katrina. Thank you, Katrina. Okay, let's start here. Yeah, show me what is these things.
Black tourmaline.
Okay.
With the rongo, and this is the highlight, and the.
This is the one that glows in the dark.
Yes.
Or glows when you put a UV light on it.
Yes.
Okay.
And here it's not the difference inside the whole packet. All the
Difference,
minerals is here.
Okay. How much is a price for one like this?
The packet is 300. The bigger one.
300 Namibian dollars.
Yes, and the small one it's 150.
Okay.
And here it's not the fireplace fluoride. Blue and purple.
Blue and purple.
It's,
Let me show this one. See this one with a better view quickly. Okay.
And
purple.
this is the diopter.
Let me come to the side quickly.
The green one is also diopter. It's from the Gauberland.
From Cocoland.
Yes.
So Cocoland is for the Hereros.
It's this. It's on the map with the stones.
Dioptas. Okay. And what is this?
And it's on the rice crystal.
Rice crystal.
Rice crystal.
Very nice.
And it's on the that's on gold, fool's gold.
Fool's gold. Okay, fantastic. I forgot about the fool's gold. I saw that last time I was here. Completely forgot about
And
it.
it's on the aquamarine, and the white one it's on the feldspar.
Feldspar and aquamarine. Okay.
Yes. And it's on the quartz, the white quartz with fluoride with black tourmaline.
Very nice, very nice. And then quickly show me your rings, and I just quickly want to jump over here, you guys. All earrings over there, different colors. And then this is ostrich eggs and seashells, you said. Seashells, you said.
And it's
In the
on the
previous video.
malachite.
Malachite, yeah.
Lapis, here.
Say again?
Lapis solid.
Lapis solid, okay.
And hematite.
Hematite, okay.
And tunicite.
Junicite.
Inside the necklace. Inside the necklaces.
Junicite, and then there's some ostrich eggs. Unicite, this one here. Resolving conflict and healing the past.
And here it's on the amethyst and
Amethyst.
sandstone.
And sandstone, okay. Fantastic. I quickly want to look at those animals, then I'm coming back. Okay, so I hope the sound is good. I tried to make this video twice with the wireless mic, and something is not right. Something's not working. So here we've got some gemsbok, some elephant, some cheetahs, a lioness, hippos, all made with wood. Very, very nice. And then some more bangles and so on. Very disappointed that the wireless mic didn't want to work, and I hope you saw at least something that you liked. We'll be starting to drive now on the long road. Let's go. proper desert. As you can see, there's still one last farm on this side on the left, and then on the right is Omaruru land. There's no fences, but there's also no life. The interesting thing about driving in a landscape like this is you start seeing swales. You think, yeah, we should build a swale like this, and this is the I would almost say contour eye. You see the contours and you see where you should put the swales, and as soon as there's a culvert with water going out, you can see the erosion that happened there the last time. It doesn't happen a lot that it rains in the desert, but when it does, it floods. There's nothing to hold the water back, so there's big erosion marks and so on. And you see that while you're driving, and you think to yourself, I should put a swale here, I should put a swale here, like that. So we're about 30 kilometers from Swakopmund. As you can see, the clouds in front there, just quickly I want to zoom in a little bit. That is a big fog bank that constantly covers Swakopmund basically. Every now and then you get a clear day, but most of the day it is completely fogged up, and to such an extent that the permaculture people in Namibia is wondering whether we cannot plant American redwoods in Swakopmund because it's so foggy that the American redwood might be able to survive. Kids are sleeping, wife sleeping. I don't know if you can see the one with the open mouth there in the back. And this must be the last half an hour, but this is now through desert. You can see the right there, that's on the left, that is the Swakopmund River. That river once, maybe every 2 years, or once every 3 years, it breaks through and then the river reaches the sea. Otherwise it's just basically a valley with some green trees around it. I had to convince my family to be on YouTube, and so my brother said he's going to dance on the table, so I'm going to walk around the corner and just show you the grown-up table. This is the landscape, what the house looks like. And so this is now after the scene that you're going to see at the ocean. This is actually the night. This is the better part of town, I believe. Okay, let me show you quickly. This is the grown-up table. There's 2 Dutch people that came to visit, and they are learning Afrikaans as we go. And this is basically, I think, all the grown-ups here. So children, there's 2 or 3 of the grown-up children here as well, but it's basically just my father's children and the spouses, and then you add 23 grandchildren to that, then you know what our family looks like. So just to give you an example of what we eat, this is dinner tonight. This is pap, the white things we call pap. It's closest to, I think you would know, is polenta. And then this is a mix of steak and liver and vinegar, kidney and heart. No, not heart tonight, but it's basically onion, basically a very sour kind of meal that we eat, and we love it. So this is typically the beach in Swakopmund. All the kids are playing in the water. Careful not to pan over too many people, but you can see how cloudy it is, and this is a nice day. Water is freezing cold, but there's a lot of crazy people swimming. Kids are really enjoying it, playing in the sand and mud and so on with the cousins. But for today, that's going to be the end of my story. Tomorrow I'll show you a little bit more of what this place looks like. Thank you for driving with me. Have a wonderful day.